Basically, yeah, you can use 2 words to sum up what we do, and that's sustainable speed. Basically, we were a group that was started a few years ago, with the ideals of renewable, fast-moving vehicle. We were formed by that were passionate about the environment and alternative energy, and actually a lot of most of those members, the founding members, have actually gone on to jobs in alternative energy. We got one guy designing hybrids down in Boston, and we have another person that's involved in wind power here in Vermont. You might be wondering why we do this style of racing. Well, there's 2 reasons for that. First reason is that race cars tend to lead the way in terms of technology for what we end up getting in the commercial world. Most of you probably have used a rearview mirror in the past. That was actually the first instance of the rearview mirror was at the inaugural Indy 500 a long time ago. Basically, our team philosophy is to build a good hybrid, not a good race car. And that's actually put us at a disadvantage in several occasions at the competition. We go with a fairly complicated design. Other teams show up with a simple thing that it works well. We got a little bit too much going on sometimes, and it doesn't always turn out so hot. We break a lot of stuff. Yeah. Other than that, our main philosophy is on regen. We feel that the only real advantage with having a hybrid car or an electric car is your ability to recapture your energy by braking. So that way you don't convert all your forward momentum into heat every time you tap the brakes. With that in mind, we have a front-wheel drive car, or it's actually an all-wheel drive car, so we can get 70% of the energy back, 70% of your braking force is delivered by the front wheels in a normal car. So what we do by having front-wheel drive car is we're able to capture a ton, 2 or 3 times more energy in regenerative braking than a traditional rear-wheel drive regen car. The other reason that we do this style racing is that basically fast is sexy, and if you want to try to get people to change, do things differently, you have to make it sexy, you have to make it exciting, and we try to do that as much as possible. We have a car that accelerates like a Porsche, but it sips gas like a Geo Metro. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. Actually, that's pretty much all I have. So.
I like the going with the obvious. I'm a girl. So I'm going to share with you a personal story because most people, when I tell them about AERO and how much I love it, they ask, well, how did I get involved? AERO for me, my freshman year, I go out to the club fair, seeing all the different things you can do, signed up for way too many. I see this club and I was like, oh, we have a race car club? Awesome, I'm joining. And then I found out it was hybrid, and I've never heard of that before. I was like, this is amazing. I'm doing something that I'm really interested in and making a difference in the environment. That's really cool. And then it became sort of an obsession, a passion, and I came into it not as an engineer. I was an English major, still am, but I came out of it as an English major and an engineer major. It completely converted me because we were up until 5 a.m. working on the electrical system, and I was hooked because it's all about solving problems. And these aren't the problems that you can just go on to Google and type in and find the answer. These are problems that are completely new. You can't just read a manual and know everything. You have to actually figure it out. And to do something that new was absolutely mind-blowing to me. And it's really cool being able to make a difference doing something that new.